above limitations, Ariel Raynes, contestant number 3.
Abraham Lincoln said that the sense of obligation to continue is present in all of us. A duty to strive is the duty of us all. I felt the call to that duty. Honorable panel of judges, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Please allow me to share with you some of the stories of my life, where I strive to excel and rose above and beyond the limits of what is possible for me. One time, my brother was shouting frantically, "Ariel! The rice you're cooking smells as if it's burning!" I blurted out, "What? It is not even boiled yet!" But I smelled something bad, so I rushed to the kitchen, opened the kettle, and found out the my queen. I forgot to put water in it. I cried, not because of realizing what happened, but due to a sting of a cudgel. I was punished. I was 8 years old. My younger days were beset with problems and sufferings due to our financial challenges. My classmates in elementary would bully and tease me, "No, no! No, 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 no! How are you? No, no." I was called as such because I would always say no to recess. The reason being was that I did not have any money for recess food. Early on, I knew that we were poor. That was maybe because of my parents not finishing even high school and marrying at an early age. My mother 18 and my father 20. And eventually they got 5 children, having missed the 4th. Mind you, had all my parents' children lived, it would have been 11 in total. Industrious. But not good for the country. Realizing our situations only strengthened my resolve to rise above our predicament. I've always anchored my thought that there is lights at the end of the tunnel. As Stephen Covey said, one of the habits of effective people is thinking with the end in mind. And I'm happy to tell you that that was one of my habits. I had set my goals and pursue them with the end in mind of succeeding. I challenged myself, I focused, and rise above my limitations. Many years later, beyond my expectations, the course of my life altered. Who would have thought that Nono would win in various competitions, winning as far as South Korea, in spite of his Bicolano accent? Who would have thought that he would reap awards all the way to college? That he would qualify in a scholarship program and study in England? And now, he has a great job in the maritime sector. In fact, he has just become an international trainer. In addition, he was able to adopt a 5-month baby boy who's now 6 years old. He sends children to school. And listen here, he is happily married to someone who happened to be a co-Toastmaster, who requires stable topics. 10 questions the minimum before retiring to bed. And he is blessed with a pretty daughter who's in early months, has surprisingly manifested some signs of becoming a Toastmaster too. All these blessings have certainly humbled yours truly. Indeed, I can say I've gone a long way. I'm even a Toastmaster now. Fellow Toastmasters, life is pretty simple. When you ask for apples, life hands you lemons. To quote from Forrest Gump, make lemonade. Make the best out of anything that comes your way. Even though I understand that we don't live in the world of imminence of danger, and the rise of uncertainty as we don't know when and where the next danger will strike. But still I believe that the possibilities are limitless. Abraham Lincoln was right that we have this sense of obligation to continue to strive. He tried it himself. I tried it myself. Wherever in heaven my brother is, I will never ever forget him shouting, "Ariel, the rice you're cooking smells of burning!" As it always reminds me to think with the end in mind, to strive to excel, to rise above my limits. I got to where I am now because I believed I could make things happen. And so can you!